The DC movie universe controversy continues. Like or hate Suicide Squad? Whoa, holy shit, wait, that just doesn't make any sense. In this movie news episode, we're talking about the rumored deleted scenes of Suicide Squad. Welcome to a brand new episode of Movie News where we talk about the movie news. Now let's talk about Suicide Squad. Some people like this movie, and some people really fucking hate this movie! But either way, can't we all just agree Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was really nice to look at? This episode of Movie News is brought to you by Horror Pack, where you can receive randomly selected horror films on Blu-ray every month. What's in the box? That's right, they come in a box every month, so stay tuned until the end of the video where I'll do a special unboxing and see what movies I got this month. Alright, so a few days ago on Reddit, someone posted a list of deleted scenes from the Suicide Squad. So yeah, in other words, all of the shit we're about to talk about could have been posted by some guy living in his parents' basement, drinking Mountain Dew and eating Sour Patch Kids. And I was once that guy. Now, like I said, some of the things on this list might not be true, but some of it, just looking at it and looking at some of the previous trailers of the movie before it came out, I think some of these things actually were in the movie at one point and they cut it out. And what was the reason behind that? I'm not quite sure. Maybe the movie was originally too dark in tone. They wanted to lighten things up. But what I can tell you is I like the Suicide Squad. I gave it a positive review. If you guys want to see my full-fledged dedicated review where I give you my deep insights about the movie, well, link down below to that. Alright, so I'm not going to break down and talk about every supposedly deleted scene from the movie. I'm just going to talk about the ones that stand out to me, the more important ones, and the ones that interest me. So here we go. Spoilers! If you haven't seen the movie Suicide Squad, put your earmuffs on and come back at this timestamp down below. Early reports indicated more backstory for Killer Croc, revealing that his entire life as a social outcast due to his physical appearance has convinced himself that he is beautiful in his own way. Killer Croc also crossed paths with Batman while working as a muscle for hire for numerous Gotham crime bosses. Now here's my take on that supposedly deleted scene. I'm a huge fan of Killer Croc. Say what you will about him in this movie. He got his TV at the end and he's watching BET right now. Good for you, Killer Croc. Now, when I say it's necessary to interject more backstory with Killer Croc into the Suicide Squad, is it necessary? I don't think so, but it would have been really cool to see that scene where Batman captures Killer Croc. Also deleted was a scene where he becomes sick at the helicopter escort to Midway City. He throws up half-digested pieces of a goat and then eats them again, disgusting the nearby Navy SEALs. Huh, I would have liked to see that shit. Whoa, holy shit, the next one gets a little bit dark. Are you guys ready? Here it goes. Early cuts of the film included a passing reference to Slipknot being a serial rapist, likely to further paint him as unsympathetic to the audience ahead of his own death. A little bit dark, maybe not quite needed, but either way, I guess we would have all cheered a little bit louder when he fucking exploded. More scenes of Rick Flag and June Moon's romantic relationship, including him reading files of the Suicide Squad recruits after Waller delivers them to him. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, for Rick Flag and June Moon's romantic relationship in this movie, you could have just cut all that shit out. I didn't need any of it. And speaking of June Moon as the Enchantress, just get rid of that too. An extended scene of the Joker interrogating Captain Griggs, including the line, "I can't wait to show you my toys," which was in an early trailer. Now that's one deleted scene you have to buy into, because if you watched early trailers of Suicide Squad, there are scenes that happen in those trailers that simply just are non-existent in the movie. So I'm gonna buy into that one. There are several removed scenes of the Joker to repaint his relationship with Harley Quinn as more loving rather than abusive. Joker and Harley get into an argument after he rescues her in a hijacked helicopter. This was apparently re-edited into the helicopter getting shot down first and then the Joker pushing her out to save her life. Now as far as that one right there goes, if Harley Quinn and the Joker did get into an argument in the back of that helicopter, that would make some sense, because it does feel like that scene was very oddly chopped together. I just remember Harley Quinn jumping out of the back of the helicopter and you're like, that just seems odd. That just happened way too quickly. And the last scene I'm going to talk about is the Joker returns during the final battle in the subway station, face half burnt from the helicopter crash, which apparently leads to a brief altercation with the squad. So as far as my final flicking thoughts on these deleted scenes, or these supposedly deleted scenes, which could all be bullshit and maybe not exist at all, I really think a lot of them make sense. I feel like it would have made for a better movie. And as far as the Joker goes, well, it just felt like they chopped a lot of shit out. And here's my thing. If you like or hate the Suicide Squad, either way, aren't you tired of movie studios treating Blu-ray releases like downloadable content for video games? It's like, yeah, here's kind of a basic version, and then later you can spend more money to get the better version and more shit. Give me the good shit first, that way we can just get the best movie possible the first time around. Okay, so that's my take on the deleted scenes of Suicide Squad. Now here's my question to you, and let me know down below. What do you guys think about some of those scenes? What scenes would you have liked to see in the movie, and do you think those scenes were necessary? And, well, tell me your general thoughts on Suicide Squad down below. And like I said, if you guys want my full-fledged movie review, that link's also down below. But now, let's unbox this. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this is called Horror Pack, and what you do is you sign up for this service. Once a month, they send you a box filled with random horror films on Blu-ray. Epic elbow drop. Okay, so the first movie we have here is The Tall Man, starring Jessica Biel. I've never seen this, but I like looking at Jessica Biel, so I might give this a watch. I have never seen this. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this down below. The Tall Man. All right, the next thing we have here is Don't Look in the Basement Part 2. I've never seen Part 1. By the way, the title of this movie reminds me of like a biopic about my life as a teenager. Don't look in the basement, because that's where you're gonna find me. Thank God I had a lock on my door. The next one we have is VHS Viral. Now, I like the VHS movies. I usually like one of the storylines out of the 3 that are in these movies. But I do want to go back and revisit them because I remember they did scare the shit out of me. I usually watch these at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and the last thing we have here is Open Window starring Elijah Wood and Sasha Grey. Sasha Grey. Huh, I know her from something else. Alright, so if you guys want to check out Horror Pack, I'll put the link down below. It's my very special link. And if you go through that link, you guys save $3 off your first subscription of Horror Pack. Yeah, link down below. But either way, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. That way, I can see you next time.